Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Looking for options for movement. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the counter is on. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, we always look the favourite there. Soboslai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Now it's Yamal. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless at the moment. Guatemala are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Tries a shot! Guatemala are looking to break at pace. And it's been shipped out wide. Great vision. He's found space here. And the finish! And again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Xavi Alonso. Here's a man in form. And it's Camavinga. Played into space. Oh, that's a key interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kvaratskhelia delivers the ball.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Herrera. Threads one in. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's played. Shoots! It's in! How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Yamal. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Referee's given a throw. Brahim Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. Brahim Diaz. Oh, sweet feet. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pinches it off him. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Messi. Valverde! That's a decent clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Lorient come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Lorient can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's on it, can he get away? Well, that is one way to stop him. Valverde was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire.
And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Szoboszlai with the short one. Big chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Szoboszlai goes short. Now it's Xabi, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alonso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Herrera. Lorient still behind thanks to that solitary strike. He's found a way through. No, that's too long. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And it's Diaz. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Played in. He's rising! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
In with the challenge. Looking for the run. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he cuts out the supply. Valverde. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's been played through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And they win it back again. Messi. Brahim Diaz.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries to get it clear. Messi! Lacking in accuracy.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 10.
Guatemala choosing
Número
to
9.
make the first change.
Entran número 20, número 14.
Nicely weighted ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it out wide, back where it came from. And that's a dangerous ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Valverde. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Valverde does well to get it back. Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Driving forward. Now this could be a chance. Played with finesse. Great chance! Tries to pass it through. Guatemala clearly now in lead preservation mode. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Xavi Alonso gets a foot in here. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Lorient are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Tries to play it through. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does. Towering header! And no mistake. No, flags up on the far side.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And it's Valverde. Valverde! Oh, crossbar! Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Szoboszlai goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Brahim Diaz is having a shot! Goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a cute ball. He's through here. And here's Messi. And he's in on goal. And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Szoboszlai.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Szoboszlai with the short one. And this is a chance! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Lorient are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Donnarumma gets it clear. And here's Brahim Diaz. It's a loose ball. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's delightful. Camavinga does well to get it back. And it's Dembele. Knocks it into space. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he's managed to get free. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Neymar. He's having a hit! Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Lorient find a position of real strength now. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! And it's been given away. And again! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Lorient are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Camavinga. Here's Kane. Dembele. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Vardiol. He's found a way through. Lorient have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. They've played it short. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Lorient are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And so the action is resumed. Camavinga. Kane. Now it's Osimhen. Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. It's Neymar! Good take, and is he in? All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma clearly engaging in mind games here. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Now it's Osimhen. And it's Valverde. Son Heung-min. Neymar looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, it very much looks...
Brahim Diaz! And that's a tidy finish. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Oh, shooting chance! No, it's wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Deftly away. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He has found the way through. And here's Dembele. And a chance! And a neat finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kamavinga. And it's lofted through here. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. Latihan choosing to make the first change. Brahim Diaz is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's Dembele! That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Dembele. And here's Messi! He's put it wide.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Lorient still have the cards to affect this game. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? And another try! Well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That's an imaginative pass. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Neymar, and he cuts out the supply. Kamavinga. Plays a sharp little ball here. Okazaki! And one more try! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Kamavinga. Into the last 5 minutes. Dembele. And the through ball. Oh, shoots! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. And he's lost his man here. And this is Okazaki. Okazaki! And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Robertson thinks one through. That's beautifully weighted. And he's definitely onside. It's Dembele! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Dembele. Eder Militao. Too strong for his opponent there. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Can he get on the end of this? Robertson. And once more he... And time is up. Latihan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Neymar, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre los autobuses que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores.